Alright guys, Bugsnax. So I'm guessing that tonight we'll probably be able to finish both the DLC and the game itself. Alright, the Broken Tooth. So we completed all the individual quests last time for every one of these weirdos. Sorry, I have to do something about Chandler's nose because it's pissing me off. Is that better or is that worse? I feel like that's much worse. Oh my god. Oh, okay, that nose works. Actually, that's a good nose. Good god. Oh my god. What is going on here? So many yikes. Oh, that is good. That's a good one. Alright. Oh my god, what have I done? Anyway. We've all finished the investigation.
Oh, that's nice. Well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna go gather everybody up so we can share what we all learned.
Sure.
This might be a long meeting, so let me know if you've still got some business to do.
No, I think we're good.
Fantastic. All right, everybody, team meeting. Thanks for meeting, everybody. It seems like we've all had an interesting time so far, yeah?
Oh
Indeed.
yeah.
I must say, I'm eager to see what grisly curiosities you found in your studies, Professor.
Oh, I better not go first. I'm sure I'll just ramble on all night. Say, Chandlo, did you ever find a way to get bigger?
Not physically, nah. But I did grow in, like, a metaphorical way. Sorry I couldn't help more with the science.
Do not apologize, child. Knowing oneself is the most valuable kind of knowing.
And, Shilda, what did you find out about Mother Nature?
With some additional insight, one has learned that Bugsnax are indeed children of the mother, yet toxins still. Just as every fang dripping with venom, every flower glistening with poisonous sap.
Right.
A reminder that nature can be very unkind.
Grump, yeah? Nature's hardcore!
Like some, the ancients may have worshipped the mother, but her light was lost on them. The tooth remains broken, and one believes that this was not the work of the divine. The truth of its destruction and rebirth remains shrouded.
That is so interesting. Oh, I swear, we've got to talk about history soon, Shilda.
But first, let us discuss my findings. With some minor assistance, I was able to reproduce the newly discovered shrink spice.
Ooh,
After some
okay.
experimenting, I've learned that these big bug snacks are actually small by default. Something about the snack matter on this island causes them to enlarge. I believe I understand the how, but I've yet to discover the why.
There is no why, Floofty. Things simply are.
That is
Using my
simply
words
not
against
true.
Me. Invent your own wisdom, you sagacious charlatan.
I would if you ever listened to anybody but yourself.
Oh, please, let's not start. What's happening now?
Ha! You missed it, Drift Dog! Floofty and Shelda teamed up to brain slam this mystery!
They have?
Shocking, I know. The things I do for science.
Yes, the path is ever winding. But one apologizes for the distraction, as it is time to feast on the fruits of the historian's knowledge.
Oh, well, I've certainly learned a lot, but there are still plenty of mysteries abound, and I think it's possible we'll find all the answers inside the temple. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a collapsed hallway there, and I've got no way to get through.
I believe we may have a solution for that. My combined research with Shelda has produced something quite useful indeed.
Oh yeah! Floofty asked me to build
Don't ruin the surprise. Trust me, it will be very entertaining.
Ooh, a more ominous sentence has never been uttered.
Well, that all sounds good to me. Let's head to the temple. Well, there it is.
All right.
Think you can do something about this debris?
No problem, Drift Dog. Floofty, let's get the thing ready.
What's the thing? I don't like the thing.
You, place your buggy ball on the ground in front of us.
I'm not placing my ball anywhere around you guys. You said about how do magnets work. I'm pretty sure it's about the polarization of the atoms, like the electrical charge they have, you know, plus and minus, they attract each other. I think that's complicated.
Good. Now turn around. And no peeking. We wouldn't want to ruin the surprise, would we?
All right. I've got it out of the ball.
I'm sorry, what?
Slippery little thing. Keep it still or the needle will...
Ow!
The needle?
Grump is that stuff?
You'll live. There we go. And...
What the fuck are they doing to my Srabi?
Whoa! Don't let go! Oh, no, you don't! Gotcha!
You may now turn around.
All right, bro. Feast your eyes on the new and improved Big Buggy Ball!
I wanted to call it the engorged strabiform orbicular encasement, but we can't always get what we want.
With this much snack power, we can tear down that wall!
Never call anything engorged. Just FYI.
Ouch! Woo! We finally got away and...
Problem solved. You are all very welcome.
Oh, yeah! Big Strabby!
Center yourself, Chandlo.
I've lost my Srabi. Where
This
did he
is
go?
not a creation to be celebrated, but to be feared. Yeah, but we did do pretty good, huh?
Ooh, I could ask a million questions about how that works. But first things first, let's poke around in these ruins.
I've lost my Srabi. Where is it? Please. Is it coming back even? I don't think it is. Yeah, I know, it will never come back. Alright. What are we doing here? A great big hole in the center of the room, completely sealed. The statue has been utterly destroyed. Was this the leader of the ancient Grumpuses? The mural depicts the ancient Grumpuses readying a ceremony. Shrink spice. Mother statue. Huge statue of Mother Nature watches over the chamber. And did these guys just throw a Grumpus in a well in a pit of Bugsnax? To be devoured by the Bugsnax. A Grumpus being sacrificed to the Grey Maw. Grumpuses? Everyone knows the plural is Grumpi. Debatable. I wouldn't stand right there. This is a bad place.
That's an understatement. I told you that the stone grumps did ritual sacrifice, yeah? Well,
Yeah.
this was the place. They'd throw grumpuses down that pit, offering them up to whatever's down there. Is that why the Bugsnax here get so big? Because the soil's been uniquely fertilized?
But if the Bugsnax had a taste of the Grumpuses... Does that mean that now...
Found this machine thing buried here. Kinda reminds me of Snorpy's lunch pads.
Indeed, yet large enough to launch something of significant size. In fact, it seems to be perfectly suited for the big buggy ball. I believe an experiment is in order.
Strawberry?
Whoa! Sprout got locked in there! Now what?
There seems to be a triggering mechanism on the back. It may require a jolt from the snack grappler to activate.
Dude, the amount of hand-holding in this game... it's unnecessary.
Uh-oh.
No, that can't be a good sign.
What did you all do?
The disturbance is emanating from the sealed pit!
Ready yourselves! A grave danger approaches!
Bros, I get the feeling I'm about to get dunked on again.
Oh. Smorgs... Cheddar Border... Cheddar Bordel Rex. Ow. Okay. Ancient lunch pad. I just want to know. The lid protects the cheesy back. Okay, we need to de-lid it. So how do I... Okay. Ah, I see. Shoot, okay. You ass. Alright, there you go. What the? Whoa! Alright, calm down, buddy. Is it over? Rule of 3. That should be over. Now what? I'm not sure. Oh, wait. Can you break this somehow? How do you break this up? Oh, okay. Right. Somehow that worked. Come on, man. Huh? What? Alright, my guy. Let's see if I have to do it. I have to do a double. Okay. Let's wait until he's done with the rocks. Alright. Let's see if he does it again. I can't move. I'm sorry, what? God. Alright. Bones, Robbie. This guy doesn't even... I don't care. Fire. Why is that? Oh. It's over, buddy. Now what? Why do I have to feed it to Chandler?
Bro! I better eat that thing before it bulks up again!
Oh no, Chandler, please.
Yeah!
It's actually not that bad.
I don't know if it's the adrenaline talking, but that's the best bug snack I've ever had! Whew. Alright, let's check if everybody's okay.
Chandler's now coming back.
Good to see we're all in one piece.
That was the biggest snack I've ever seen. Nothing like a giant monster fight to get the blood pumping.
Speak for yourself. One is far too old for this.
Agreed. But now that the danger is past, I'd like to revisit what precisely all of this means.
You know, judging by the temple roof, the collapses, the crater, I mean, it's just a thought, but I think ages ago something big came out of that pit.
Well, yeah. We just saw the cheddar portal come out of there.
Ha! If the cheddar bottle could be handled by one mediocre journalist,
Hey.
I doubt it could destroy an entire civilization.
Yeah, I'm thinking much bigger and much nastier. Something we can hardly even imagine.
The wrath of Mother Nature? Or perhaps the wrath of those sacrificed?
Amusing as this grisly history is, none of that explains why the island suddenly rose from the sea.
Maybe it wanted to be found.
Islands don't generally want things, Chandler.
Unless they are Bugsnax.
Unless those lost and vengeful lie dormant, still beneath our feet.
You know, I think I've learned all I can for now. What say we call it quits today? For our own good.
All right, sounds good to
Having
me.
fun.
Okay, so, do you want to come back to the raft with us or keep exploring?
To the raft.
Wonderful! And on the way, I'll regale you with stories about other temple collapses.
Yay! Alright guys, we can probably say goodbye to Broken Tooth Island.
I am skeptical of the idea that Krampus' sacrifice is the true catalyst for snack gigantfication. However, this is infeasible and, yes, unethical to test at the moment. Regrettably,
at the
I must
moment?
leave with more questions than answers. However, rest assured that I am by no means finished researching this island.
It seems like the more we learn about Snacktooth's history, the grimmer it gets. But that's the dark side of archaeology. Civilization never collapses in a nice way. On the bright side, we might have just discovered the historical basis for the myth of Grumplantus. Grandma Lotta Blog would have loved to see this.
Oof, I'm gonna need new bones after this.
Oof.
But one finally understands the mother's will. Broken Tooth is not a vision of the past, but of our future. And you better be ready for it.
Ominous.
Oh, Grump. We've been gone so long. I'm gonna call Snorpy the second we get signal again. Partly because I miss him a lot, but also so he knows it's us. So he doesn't try to blow up the raft.
That's, yeah, sounds like a good point. He's totally capable of doing that.
Snorp Dog!
Chandler, you're in one piece.
Oh my
And
God, I forgot
of
about the
course you
nose.
are. I had the utmost faith in you.
Oh, please. You were likely in tears the entire time.
I was not. Trithany, what in the world did you find out there?
Oh gosh, that's a long story. I kind of want to get home to Wamby first, if you don't mind.
Wamby?
But let's let's meet up in town and I'll tell you the details over some snack waters, yeah?
Yes, let's. And Shelda's alive and well?
Yeah, my joints are killing me. But sure. One must meditate with a tincture of willow and cloves.
If you inform me of the recipe, I could find a way to augment the effects. Consider this an effort to be less deliberately antagonistic towards you.
Nice.
Thanks, I guess.
Floofties being helpful? Seriously, Chandler, what happened over there? Grumpanotti mind control?
I don't know. We're just finding ourselves out here, Snorp Dog. And, speaking of that, Snorpy, I'm sorry for making you come to Snacktooth.
Oh, well, that's all right. It may not be my favorite place, but I know you're just doing what you think is best.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Well, you sound like you've got something weighing on your mind.
Yeah, I do. But I think it can wait. Let's just go home and chill, okay?
Well, I'm nothing if not chill.
Thanks for everything, dog. We'll see you back at Snacksburg!
Yeah, no problem, dog. Okay, so that probably ends our little DLC adventure. Let's just check in with everybody, see what they're up to, and then we can move on with the rest of the game.
Ooh.
Just thought I'd thank you for helping out on Broken Tooth. You know, I can't help but think there are secrets buried there, and maybe on Snack too, so keep your eyes open. Alright. I'm sorry. Tu quid edas omne vivum, ex Bugsnax. You have what you need to enter a very special place. If you do not know the way, Crumbbeard will show you. Okay. Cromdo wants to talk to me about something. Everyone else is fine.
Come on, Wiggle.
Yeah. Ready to get rich? Hope you got your sunglasses, pal, because we're heading to the Sizzling Sands.
Oh yeah, he had the treasure map. I remember now. He made me steal the treasure map.
Oh, I can smell it. This is gonna be the big one. My ticket out of this dump.
Figure out how to summon Mozza Supreme.
Sales for the rest of my life. I'm gonna use the cash to open a little karaoke bar where I can serve fancy drinks and sing as loud as I want. And I'll owe it all to Bugsnax. Oh, and, you, of course.
Of course.
Hey, check it out. An old-timey casket. Wonder if there's treasure in there. Hey, got it. Don't cut it. Whatever. On to the real prize.
Okay.
This is the place. Looks like we gotta do something to call the Bugsnax out. Should be a switch right about... Ah, here!
Okay.
Whoa, that is something, all right. But it looks like we still gotta blow this thing open. See if there's anything good and explosive around here.
What? Is that a pizza cutter?
The
A bombino. When threatened, this Bugsnax becomes an explosive bomb. Alright. Now what?
Come on, there's got to be some boomerang.
I mean, I've done it. Oh. Okay, now what? You want me to throw something at the monster? Does it have the giant ball? No. I mean... There's hot sauce here. Now what? Do I do that? I mean, what else does he want? Did the quest bug? Because he asked me to blow that thing up, I did.
Come on, there's got to be some boom around here. Check around that coffin or those big statues.
Take a look at the thing you blew up again. Huh?
There it is! My piece of the pie! Come on down here, you muddy angel!
Okay, defeat monster. Oh my god. Can I? Okay. Right, how do we do it? I'm cutting the pizza. Alright, fair enough. Jeez. Okay, I just need that, please. Thank you. I'm sorry. What? You better hold still now. And fire. Gotcha, bitch. That's how you do it. I'm sorry, what? What? Oh, it's because of the freaking tornado. Well, how do I stop the tornado? Do I have to jump in it? Wait, where did he go? Alright, fine. I'll do it manually. I don't think I can do it manually. Oh, that nearly worked. Easy.
Master Supreme.
Sort of. Not really, but...
I'll be coughing up sand for a week. But with those new Bugsnax, I can just buy new lungs.
Sure. Can buy new lungs. Is that pepperoni nose?
Nice work, pal. Let's go home and we'll count up the spoils.
Alright, I mean, I'll take it. I'm gonna turn him into a pizza boy. Talk to Filbo? After I'm done with Cromdo, I think Filbo moves on the main quest.
Beffica, to what do I owe the dishonor?
Cut the grump, Cromdo. You're gonna give me a piece of that pie.
Psst. And why would I do that?
Maybe you're feeling
Filbo?
generous.
Get out.
Or maybe you don't want Wambus to see all these pictures of you stealing Triffany's stuff.
You sneaky little grump! You give me those pictures right now or I'll...
Oh, Wambus!
All right. Shh. You win. Take 'em, Beth. Hand yours over, pal.
Oh, no need. I'd never sell out my bestie.
Thank you, Beffy.
See ya. You want something?
Oh my god. Oh my god, why is that hand? Oh, Cromdo, you're not coming back. No one is. I'm just going back alone.
Desserts? You don't get it, pal. It doesn't matter if I'm honest or dishonest. Either way, I lose out in the end. You think I like being a scumbag? A grifter? A hustler? It's all miserable.
So do something else.
You think I haven't tried, huh? I gave honest living enough chances. But I wasn't born rich, and that means I can't afford to be happy. So unless you're gonna buy something, get lost, pal.
Damn. Philbo in the background. Well, pal, even if a scheme went south, you still held up your end. I may be a liar and a cheat, but I pay my dues. Unfortunately, all I've got left is this crummy old boombox. Just take it. It's not like I'll be needing it anytime soon. Alright, Cromdo. I think that's probably it, yeah? Yeah, we're done. Let's talk to Flimbo.
Hi!
Everybody's back. I did it.
Wow, it's getting crowded around here. I can't believe it. We gotta celebrate big time. This party's gonna change everything, buddy. Are you sure you're ready?
Every time we celebrated, something went wrong. Once you start the party, you won't be able to catch Bugsnax or complete quests. Be sure you've done everything you want before continuing. Alright, that's the end. Let's party.
This is awesome! But it'll be even more awesome once everybody's on the dance floor!
One who is me has foreseen the path to enlightenment is not walked with the feet. It is a journey taken with the mind.
I understand your wisdom, oh great Shelda. You're saying I should chug this snack water upside down, dog!
Yes!
If I knew we were throwing parties like this, I'd have come back weeks ago.
You should go dance.
Maybe later, bro. I'm busy soaking up Shelda's wisdom.
Right, so we need Shelda to dance.
Our doom is nigh. A rain of venom. A wellspring
Is she drunk?
of sorrow.
What even is the alcohol? I guess it's Snackiri. Snackiri? Should go dance.
An orb cleaved, a snow of paper shards. So this must be before one dances.
Alright.
How's the party treating you, Beth?
I've seen worse.
Yeah, it's really coming together. It's nice to see everybody getting along.
Listen, Philbo, I appreciate what you're doing, like getting everybody here. It's way less boring now. But these grumps aren't friends. They're just making nice because it's better than being alone.
Sure, but who wants to be alone?
You're such a squeeb. But, like, in a good way.
Aw, thanks. I'm gonna hit the dance floor. Hope I see you there.
Alright, well, we got one.
I give this party 7 out of 10. Which is pretty good, I guess.
Not bad.
For Philbo.
Yeah, for Philbo it's like a 10 out of 10. You should go dance.
Me? Dance? I don't think this party could handle it. Besides, this isn't really my song.
Okay, so we have to change the song.
There's a party in my mouth and I'm invited. Oh yeah, uh-huh.
Is that your song?
OMG, they're playing my song! I'm gonna show them what a real party looks like.
Alright. And we got two. These two, alright.
I owe you an apology, brother. My earlier insults were unnecessary. Your inventions are quite valuable in capturing research samples, and I appreciate that about you.
Your apology is as lacking as your ethical standards, but It's a start.
Excellent. Now that we are reconciled, I have a dozen research papers that could use peer review. As you seem to have free time right now, let us begin.
And I take it all back.
Snorpy, I'm assuming you don't want to dance
Be
until
at
Chandler's
ease.
dancing?
Party lights double as a wave inhibitor. This party is secure.
Should go dance.
I have something important to ask Chandler, but such an annoying sibling of mine won't leave me be.
Say no more.
You're interrupting personal business. Unless you have something intelligent to say, be gone.
You should dance.
Rhythmic gyration has no purpose.
I was worried at first, but this party's kind of nice. Even the little ones are having fun.
We'll make a party animal out of you yet, darling. Now let's work on your dance moves.
Good point. You should
Never
go
seen
dance.
everybody getting so rowdy before. Usually that means something bad's about to happen.
Don't think about it. Go dance.
I don't know. I remember the last party. As long as Wambus is around, I can't let my guard down.
Oh, for the love of God.
What a fabulous party. It's no Grumpapalooza, but we make do.
Grumpapalooza.
My darling, I'm always dancing. I'd love to storm the dance floor, but I prefer to sing along. And tragically, my vocal cords are fried.
So the osteoblast says, looks like the two of us are really boned.
Really, Mo? Yeah, Triffy, you're such a treasure.
I don't think he got it.
This party's a real hoot. Oh gosh, I don't know. I got 2 left feet. Wouldn't you rather hear about the captivating history of dance?
That's because of the Bugsnax I made you eat.
Mighty fine shindig we got here. Better than the last one, that's for sure. I'm thinking I should apologize to Gramble first. But I can't muster up the words. Maybe I could use some of that there, liquid courage.
Say no more. Okay, who's got booze?
Yeah! Much obliged, stranger. I better talk to Gramble before I lose my nerve.
Don't do violence on him.
Woo!
What about you? You're not gonna dance?
Snack water! Get your snack water here! Fresh, organic, cruelty-light!
Cruelty light? I'll take it.
What, are you kidding? Hey, there's business to be done here. I'm not leaving this stand till I get some of these grumps to loosen up.
Thought like that. I don't know. I thought that could work.
A heart enraptured is mine. So it is. One tears up the dance floor. Boogie boogie.
Sure, boogie boogie.
Hey, now, I don't want any trouble, Wambus.
Gramble, I'm sorry. I've been rude to you, and even worse to your little ones.
You're serious? No fooling?
I don't tell jokes, Gramble. I am not creative.
Oh, apology accepted. Of course, no forgiving is complete without a hug.
No. But I suppose a dance couldn't.
No. All right.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah!
So, you should talk to Floofty.
Oh, I bet Floofty will want to learn all about the Desert Empire's dance of certain death.
Sure, go tell him.
Whoa, ride 'em!
My darling,
All right.
Yeehaw!
What was it that Chandler wanted?
Dog, you know I'm DTD. Down.
Snorpy. Of course he wants Snorpy.
So you see, The desert dance mirrors the moves for hand-to-hand combat against Bugsnax. Thus, the youth were tricked into learning.
Fascinating. Hiding purpose and frivolous waste. I will make use of this principle.
Oh, you believe it when she says it?
Triffany has convinced me of the historic and cultural value of expressive movement. Perhaps I should experiment.
Yes.
I'm all talked out. Makes me want to shake my tailbone.
All right.
My chance has arrived. Don't blow it, Fizzlebean.
All right, shh.
Chandler, we've been together for so long, and I've always wondered how you feel about me. Do you want to be my boyfriend?
Oh, finally.
What? Bro, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I see. Yes, never mind. Forget what I said.
Snorpy, we've been dating for years.
Wait, what?
Possible. Dude, remember that time we made out on that Ferris wheel and I
Whoa.
said we should move in together?
Well, yes, I just thought that we were roommates with benefits.
I'm sorry,
You know
what
I hate
the-
ambiguity.
Sorry, Snorp Dog. Is that clear enough for you?
Aw.
Yeah.
I love you, dog. Now let's dance!
Hell yeah, dog. All right, 9 out of 11. Who's missing? Cromdo.
What, are you kidding? That is business to be...
Goodness sake.
Wow. At last, beverage service. Now I can sing the night away.
Oh, goody. Just what I needed.
Woo!
Alright, Cromdo, literally no one wants to drink anything anymore. Just in case. You have no more... Oh.
Right, that's enough work. Now it's time to work the dance floor. Day.
Yes.
Woo!
Alright, look at this. What's Flimbo? What the? Would you look at that?
We did it, buddy. We're all together again. Well, almost all of us. But you know what? Knowing Egabella's out there gives me hope that Lizbert is out there too. I mean, none of this would have been possible without you, buddy. I know you have to go back for your job eventually, but...
As soon as
sure
possible,
miss you
actually.
if you left. And, well, you still need to interview Lizbert, right? So...
Our end is nigh.
What? End? Well, is that a metaphor, or...?
She's just drunk.
We gotta move!
Or not.
Now! Are you okay, buddy? All right. I know this looks bad, but as long as
Or
we
psychic,
keep
yeah.
calm...
Our doom approaches. Pray to your gods, children.
It's the queen of Bugsnax. She's rising from the depths to devour us all.
The Grumpanati aim to silence us for good. Their machinations are coming to fruition.
Now hold on. We're not gonna die because of some cult or monster.
That's right.
We're gonna die because the volcano's going off.
That's right. Wait,
Oh,
what?
what?
Oh, bad timing. Suppose we're gonna end up buried like all the others, eh?
Come on, bro. We can survive this. As long as we got Bugsnax, we'll be fine.
My barn collapsed! All of my little ones escaped!
Bummer.
Whoa, we're homeless and out of Bugsnax? Oh, it's a grumpy grump world now.
Dibs on eating Filbo.
Please do. I'm quite curious to see the result. Will Beffica turn into Filbo or the Bugsnax he's eaten? Hold on a moment while I retrieve my notes.
Hey, don't give up yet. We may not have homes or snacks, but We have each other. I know it's pretty scary right now, but we can't fall apart every single time something bad happens. We have to stick together.
Look at him. He's
Well
getting...
said, Filbo.
He's becoming a good leader.
Edgar, bro, you're all right.
What a pleasant surprise. Welcome back, Dr. Batternugget.
Hey, everybody. Chandlo, Floofty, Mr. Troubleham.
Doc?
I'm glad you made it. Does that mean you figured it out?
That's right, Filbo. I know how to get to Liz.
That's amazing! We gotta go right away!
Ooh, sorry to say it, but is now really the best time? This might be the only chance we get.
Yeah, I was about to
Liz
say,
is in
it's the only
danger,
time.
And this disaster is only getting started.
The worst is yet to come. So spills forth the toxin unending.
Quiet, you. Doctor, you are only subjecting yourself to needless risk. Elizabeth is likely deceased.
Dog, this bird is alive. And we're not gonna leave her behind.
I just need Filbo and, Filbo's buddy. Sorry, Chandlo.
Bummer.
Well, what are the rest of us supposed to do while y'all were gone?
You prepare for the worst. What do we need right now?
Well, I'm sick of being in the dark for one. I want to know what's out there.
No worries, Beth. I'll build a couple bonfires, maybe a watchtower. Whatever's out
Good
there,
plan.
we'll
All right.
see it coming.
But what do we do when the queen comes to devour us?
Defenses.
I have a few prototype traps that I could put to use.
There you go.
How about the more practical threats? You know, the earthquakes, the volcanoes, and what have ya?
Simple. We find a way to get off the ground if the need arises.
Well, none of that matters if I starve to death.
My ship.
We got my sauce.
No way, pal. I ain't gonna chow down on that nasty plant goop. I stand corrected.
No more concerns? Great. Let's get to it then.
Alright. So we go to the mysterious mountain door. Except I cannot fast travel. I mean, we've played pretty much the entire game without fast traveling. I don't need that now.
Hey, Eggabell, after we get Lizbert, are you two gonna come back to town?
Oh, so this is why.
Oh, I don't know. I'm starting to like sleeping on freezing cold rocks. But I'm sure Liz misses our bed.
Well, it'll be ready for ya. I've been keeping your hut clean for whenever you got back.
You're such a weird guy, Filbo.
Yep. What was that sound? Oh, cookie. Well, I just love the sound they make. They're so dumb, but yet so effective.
Mountain, still, tall.
Oh, do you need a break? How about water? Let me check your vitals.
No.
He's fine.
Besides, we're almost there, right?
Right. But in the future, you could stand to do some exercise or just hang out with Chandlo.
Yeah, I feel like just hanging out with Chandler is exercise, you know? It's a bit of a handful. Okay, so we're back here. Now what?
All right, we're here. How do we get this thing open, Eggabell?
Turns out she wrote the order backwards. I guess even the great Elizabeth Megafig can still make mistakes.
Well, nobody's perfect, right?
Alright. That was my canon ending after she wrote the order backwards. Now we can actually proceed to the, I guess, second ending of the game.
1, 2, 3!
Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Okay. So we can all agree now that my theory that the island is a Bugsnax was correct? Wait, was that? What was that? I thought that was Echo Bell, but...
Ah, what is this thing? Help!
Flimbo? What the f...
Oh, thanks, buddy. Is Eggabell with you? I don't know how we all got separated.
We got bigger problems.
Well, you found me pretty quick. I'm sure she's not far.
Sure. Yeah, this, oh god, they're all moving, huh? The island is alive.
Yuck! What is this stuff? Ugh, it's slimy and cold, and I kind of want to eat it. If Lizbert is really down here, we better find her fast.
Oh god, this is bad. The island is gonna eat us. I got wrecked. By the Sasquatch? What was that?
Let them through.
This bird. The snack squatch, of course. Is that Lizbert? Oh, good lord, Lizbert. Some of the most dangerous Bugsnax are around here. Oh god.
I can't believe it. We've got so much catching up to do.
I wish I could, but we're out of time. You have to get out of here. You have to gather up the others and get off the island.
Okay, then we can talk on the way back.
No, Philbo. I can't go with you like this. I'm so sorry.
Do you just have time for a quick interview?
Are you seriously trying to interview me right now?
I mean, I didn't come all this way for nothing.
I regret inviting you. You came here to interview Elizabeth Megafig? Fine. Keep it quick.
So, what's this place again?
This is the island's true form. It's Bugsnax all the way down.
Right.
That's kind of amazing.
So...
It's disgusting. Once you understand what Bugsnax really are.
Yeah, what are they? Alien species? Parasite?
They're parasites.
Oh, there you
They
go.
get inside you and they change you. Your body and your mind. They make you want them. And before you know it, you become them.
So, they sort of are brain parasites. One of my theories was right. But maybe they still could be nanomachines, you know? Who would want to turn into a Bugsnax?
It's not that simple. They're insidious, patient. You'll show them a weakness, and they'll exploit it. What you see here, this is what's left of everybody who came before us. Of every living thing that wasn't Bugsnax. They always win.
Alright, Elizabeth, calm down. What happened to you?
After I saved Eggabell, I fell into this place. Before I knew what was happening, I was swarmed. Bugsnax were crawling down my throat.
Oh.
They tried to erase me, to make me into them.
That's horrible.
I almost lost myself. But somehow I pushed back. I made them into me.
So... I guess in all of this I want to know, why are we allergic to Bugsnax? Why do we refuse them? Why were we sick when we ate them? So that Bugsnax golem monster was you?
That's right. I'm sorry if I scared you. I just wanted to make everyone leave this awful place. But I can't make Bugsnax talk.
So you wrote the sign. So the Bugsnax are under control for now?
No. The Bugsnax are in a frenzy. They have been since we came here. They're so ravenous that they're shaking the ground apart. I'm the only thing keeping this island together right now. But it's like fighting a tsunami with a bucket.
I'm pretty sure that's everything. Goodbye, I'm leaving now.
There. You have your answers. I hope you write a story worth telling.
And all of you contaminated people gotta stay right here.
To get it. I can't hold them back for much longer. Please, go and warn the others.
Wait, I have one more question. If you're really not coming back, then what am I supposed to do without you?
Oh, Philbo.
What do you mean? You've been doing just fine without me.
It's only a matter of time before I screw up and ruin everything. I'm not good at stuff, and everybody hates me. But you, they love you, Lizbert.
I think they would love her in this
They
form.
love the idea of me. I'm sorry I put so much on your shoulders.
Also,
Philbo.
did she change?
You.
Like
You
physically?
are the one who can bring them together. Me? Well, I'm the one who made it all fall apart.
What are you saying?
I led you to this terrible island. I filled your bodies with parasites. I ignored all the warning signs. I didn't understand what any of you really needed. So now I'm taking responsibility for my mistakes. I'll keep the Bugsnax at bay long enough for everyone to escape.
Liz, no, there has to be some other way. We can help you.
No.
Can we?
I
Look
should
at her.
be the only one to suffer the consequences of my actions. Nobody else needs to get hurt because of me.
Where have I heard that before?
Eggabell, you shouldn't be here. You need to get away.
Get up. Get up. Come on. Let's go. Get up.
Hey! Ow! Oh, Eggabell, stop it! No, you stop it! I didn't sleep in an igloo for months just so you could play martyr. We're getting out of here together.
I can't. My control is already slipping. If I step outside this cave, my connection to the Bugsnax will break and the island will collapse before I make it another step.
Huh. All right, then I'll get in there with you. Move over.
Move over?
I'm sorry, what?
It's not a car, Belle.
Okay, she just ate a piece of it. Alright then.
See? That wasn't so hard, right?
It worked! Eggabell, you beautiful genius!
That is disgusting.
Wait, how did you lose your eye?
Oh, I didn't. I just got conjunctivitis. At least the eye patch looks cool, right?
Okay.
It does make you look a bit dangerous.
Alright.
So, how long before the island explodes?
Oh, I don't know. It could be any moment.
But I'm sure Liz and I can keep it together, at least until you get everybody out of here.
What? So now I'm supposed to leave both of you behind?
Hey, don't worry about us. We've been through worse than this, right?
Have
we
you...
both survived so much by ourselves. Imagine what we can do when we're together.
Because this seems pretty bad.
Good luck, and well, I'll see you again someday.
No, we won't.
Time to get moving. Get back to Snacksburg.
We'll be back with
Going to have to take a
napalm.
bit of a shortcut. Hold on.
Okay, they threw me off the freaking mountain. Thankfully, we're very bouncy. We don't really die of fall damage. Strabby? You monster, come here. Hey, Filbo, this is a deja vu of sorts.
Agabo? Is that you? Oh, sorry, buddy. Head hurt. Oh, bad. Not dream time yet. Gotta save... friends? Yes! Yes, save friends!
Alright, Flimbo, go. So the... oh. That was not there before. So they're all infected, all of them. I wanna take them off the island. I'm the only safe one.
We've got to get back to Snacksburg as fast as we can. We can't let the others eat any more Bugsnax. If they transform all the way, then who knows what'll happen? Oh, why did we feed them so many already? I just hope they can resist until we're all out of here.
I mean, we already have 2 of them fully transformed, don't we? Floofty and Chandler. Hey, where's my ship?
Snorpy! There they are. Where in Grump's name have you two been?
I'll explain later. The Bugsnax are coming to wipe us out. We gotta get off this island now!
I suspected as much. Luckily, the balloon is almost ready to take flight.
Great! But where is everybody?
Hopefully not eating. Oh, they're
holding
fighting.
up the swarm as best they can. I've supplied them with all my most dangerous inventions. That'll only buy us time.
Snorp Dog! They're coming down from the mountain! I need you here! Now!
Hold steady, my love. I'm on my way. Oh, but somebody needs to finish fueling the balloon.
Don't worry, Snorpy. Leave the balloon to me. Go and help Chandler.
Splendid. And as for you, you may need my snack chop. It's much like the snack trap if it were set to, puree. Good luck.
All right. So
Okay, this looks simple enough.
So they're like, this is nightmarish.
Never mind. Buddy, you better put that trap to good use.
They literally crawl into your mouth. And they make you want to eat more. Oh god, they're so bad.
Oh, okay. I'll be fine for now, buddy. Go and help the others. I'll have the balloon ready by the time you get back.
That is so terrifying.
Stay still, you pugnacious pests! Gah, why did Snorpington make this so cumbersome?
One has foreseen. The Bugsnax will be 5 feet to the right of where you're aiming.
I'm a scientist, not an exterminator. You do it if you're so inclined.
One is strictly a pacifist. Also, one is pushing 70.
Fat enough.
I'll do it.
Ah, but here comes someone with a healthy capacity for violence.
Yes.
Take this device and clear a path for us, please.
Sure. Uh-oh. All right. Jesus. Oh my god, this game changed tone.
That's enough mortal danger for one day. Let's abscond while the Bugsnax have subsided.
You don't have to tell me twice. You, however, must continue. The others still need your help.
There's a reason the game got a psychological horror tag. I don't have it on Steam. I don't have tags.
Come on, Snacks! Let's see what you got!
Chum, over here! I've just finished another device, the Trip Drone. With this, we can hold off the Bugsnax and escape before Chandlo collapses.
Don't worry, Snorp Dog. I could do this all day!
Oh, you beautiful fool. I'll pilot the drone, you aim the shot. Unfortunately, we're short on connective surfaces.
How about this? Alley-oop!
Okay.
That'll do.
What am I supposed to do here?
Yep. Take that, Grumpinati!
Okay.
This one's for Snorp Dog!
Chandler?
Get dunked on!
Fine work, chum!
Oh god.
Relocating!
Uh-oh. Well, I mean, that sort of works, I suppose.
We crushed it, dog! I'm gonna give you the hug of your life!
Can I
Don't
even
celebrate
lose
too soon.
this?
We're not safe until we're off this horrid rock. To the balloon!
What's Wambus and Triffany? Oh, Beffy.
You see anything yet? All this smoke is making my eyes water.
Don't worry. There's one thing I'm good at. It's looking for trouble. Speaking of, snacks at 3 o'clock.
You got it! Fire in the hole! Whoa!
Damn.
Toast! Who knew snack water was so flammable, huh?
It's almost a shame to waste it like this.
I'm sorry,
Bestie!
is it made of
Just in time for
snacks
the end of the world.
bugs? Because that is still
But
bad.
Now that you're here, if you take over the lunch pad, Cromdo can pick up the speed on those barrels. Can't you, Cromdo?
Eh, sure thing, Beth. If I don't break my grumpin' back first. Oh, that's heavy. Here, take this. Another one. There you go. Oh, my back.
Oh god.
That's heavy. Here, take this.
Oh god. Cromdo?
There you go.
Okay.
Another one for you. Oh, there you go. Here, take this. Oh, that's heavy. Here, take this.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Cromdo? This is bad. This is really bad.
There you go. Oh, my back. Another one for you. Oh, that's heavy. There you go. Here, take this.
Sure, that works.
Oh,
Stop pretty much purely ejecting.
but I knew you'd pull through, Bestie.
We made it! That means Snorpy owes me $5. Let's blow this popsicle stand, huh?
Look, they just wave around so much. It's not my fault I can't hit them.
Runaway snacks never come.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I
Why
know.
are the little ones attacking us? They love me.
They're like a mob of adoring fans, darling. They love you so much that they They each want a piece of you.
Literally.
So I can't bring myself to hurt them. So why'd Snorpy have to go and weaponize Sprout?
Oh, I'll do it, don't worry.
I didn't know you were so punk rock.
I'm not a punk or a rock. I can't do this.
Well,
I'll do it.
I know who can. Darling, I've got them all warmed up. It's time for you to bring the house down.
Like, as long as you don't sing, I'll do whatever you want me to do, okay? Okay. Jesus. All right. Oh god. Oh god. We have to leave Strabby behind. We cannot take it back with us. This is like one of those horror movies where even one particle is going to infect the entire world.
Is it over? Please say it's over. My heart can't take much more of this.
Just eat
no
him.
time for an encore, Grandma.
I cannot, I'm
we
allergic.
Better boogie.
Come on now! Get you varmints!
It's no use, Whamby. Must have learned a few things since the Stone Age.
Well, what do you want me to do? I won't let them take my garden.
There's hardly any garden left.
There's enough. I still got my special sauce.
Suppository?
Fresh grown.
Oh, good thinking.
Do we even have a
That's
butthole?
not what I meant.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Would you mind helping out? Just a matter of life and death is all.
Because I've seen people going to the outhouse, but I never heard any weird noises. What am I doing here?
Yeah.
They're just killing each other. Alright, I see.
That's about as big a break as we're gonna get. Come on, Whamby. It's now or never.
I like that Triffany was using Cactriffany as a weapon.
All right, Triffy. Let's go home.
Alright, that's it, boys.
Okay,
So-
we're all here. Though I think the balloon needs another minute.
Uh-oh.
Ah, never mind. We gotta get on board now.
Quick, push someone off the boat.
Come on. We're not gonna make it.
Holy. Okay.
Thanks, Liz. Egg.
What's Wamba's doing? Wait. The volcano. Is it made of hot sauce then? Is it lava Bugsnax? But all I'm saying, they're very dangerous because these freaking monsters can resist temperatures from like freezing cold to boiling hot. Lava hot. So How do we even destroy them? We need a nuke. We need radiation. Can't just burn them. Oh my god. Triffany, you made it. I'm so happy.
Well, there goes another farm. Serves me right for building it on top of an island-sized pest. I guess there's no shame in starting fresh. I'll find a place
This is
with
bad.
rich soil, and even richer history, where me and Triffy can settle down.
This is really bad. We brought these contaminated people into civilization. This is the beginning of the end.
I was so close to giving up back there. I get so caught up dwelling on the way lives end. But that's not the only thing that matters, yeah? Wambus and I, we're gonna start the rest of our lives today.
I thought I'd be real sad when I left all my little ones behind. But I feel okay. I don't know, maybe it helps they tried to murder me. But also, I got folks who love me back for real. Like, well, Wiggle.
I'm not talking to Wiggle. It is said that the game only accounts the final sequence for whether people survive or not. Wait, can they actually die in that sequence? The other people you already messed up just die from the get-go. Yeah, but they come in pairs. That's a problem. And I mean, even if I let them all die, that still means we get Filbo.
Hey, bestie. I think I need a vacay from this vacay. Going home doesn't seem so bad anymore. My old life, my old friends, they're all gone. But like, now I know that I can make new friends. And this time, I won't ruin it for myself.
Okay, I know when I'm beat. I draw the line at Island full of monsters. All I wanted to do was quit my dead-end job and do what makes me happy. I don't need some big Bugsnax scam to do that. Hey, maybe I'll get started in the music business.
This one is pretty bad. How do we explain this one?
While I regret that all my research was destroyed, I have come away with a revelation. I cannot improve Grumpus kind if I refuse to understand it. It may be a long and frankly annoying endeavor, but it is one worth pursuing.
I've never felt so wrong being right. I wish I hadn't wasted so much time telling riddles. I don't need to be all-powerful to give good advice. I just need to be me. And those who listen will listen.
Yeah, that's good advice for everybody. How do we explain this?
Look at that mess. It seems my enemies aren't so all-powerful after all. But still, there were many close calls, and Chandler was always there for me. I think perhaps I could share everything with him.
Yeah, this one is also pretty bad, unfortunately.
Bro, that was intense.
Bro.
There's no way I ever would have made it out of there by myself. Good thing Snorpy had my back. When did he get so strong? Maybe I hit my personal limit. But that doesn't matter. There's no limit to what we can do together.
Hey, buddy. Are you ready to go?
I guess it's time.
All right, everybody. We should head out. I hate leaving it like this. Liz and Egg, what if they're still out there?
I mean, I can see the island from here. This is too close to land already. They can take care of themselves.
Yeah. If anybody can survive in that terrible place, it's them.
You cannot be thinking of going back.
No, you're right. Nobody should ever set foot on Snacktooth Island again.
Right, I'm gonna tell the story to everybody. We have to move on. Wait, if I tell the story, the government is gonna weaponize the Bugsnax.
I know. I can't go wallowing in regret now. We're barely even out of the woods.
But if I cover you up, I'm gonna be part of the Grumpy
It's gonna
Nutty.
take a while for the Bugsnax to wear off on us. I can't go back home like this, so... Is it alright if I stay with you for a while? I can help you with your story.
No.
Maybe figure out which parts to tell, or...
Fuck. There's no option to refuse, huh? I guess I've got a spare room you can sleep in, like in the cellar.
Great. Let's go.
Oh, I cannot take any pictures. I'm out of film. Well, that's it then.
I have to admit, you got guts. Tracking down Elizabeth inside an erupting volcano? It's compelling, dramatic, sensational. I'd call it fiction if you didn't have this Philippus Yahoo along as a witness.
It's Philbo, actually.
Point is, you're a regular Grumpter S. Thompson. It's just too bad
He's
those
fine.
Bugsnax weren't real, huh?
Yeah, too bad. I hate to think that we went through all that for nothing, so...
So we are covering it up, huh?
Spread the truth about Snacktooth before anybody else gets hurt.
Don't worry. GNN specializes in painful truths. And speaking of, you're fired.
I'm sorry, what?
This a page turner and all, but you lost your job the second you walked out that door.
How dare you?
Oh, please. It's not like I expected you to come back. Also, you're legally dead.
Oh.
Might want to clear that up soon.
Well, that wasn't ideal, but you've had worse days, huh, buddy? So, I hear the elections are coming up, and, I was thinking of running for mayor.
Oh dear.
I could use a helping paw. How about it?
No option, huh? Sounds good, Philpa. Whatever. I'm done. That's it. That was the game. Look. Is that a picture or did they send a postcard from Bugsnax Island? Aww. Oh my god, Chromdo actually went into singing, huh? Wait. They're turning back into normal? Oh, so it's fine. It's a good ending. No harm done. Apparently our bodies can just get rid of Bugsnax over time. Missed one. Interesting. Oh my god. Snorp is working out and Chandler is studying? What is this? I was right, but not because I had magical power. By Chelsea. Yeah. This was good. This was a pretty good game. Like, not crazy gameplay, but really fun, memorable characters, and pretty good voice acting as well. Obviously not serious, but, you know, they're pretty good. Look at them, a reunion. The people actually get elected? Oh my god. We're doomed. Society is over. That was the real reason for the downfall of society. It wasn't the Bugsnax. It was Philbo all along. And look, Agabella and Lisbeth are fine.
No, I sent them away. It would be hard to make them disappear at this point.
Do they suspect anything?
Hard to say. Could be they're idiots. Could be they know the truth and they're keeping it quiet.
Very well. We will have to keep our eye on them. Tu quid edas.
Omne vivamex Bugsnax.
Shoot. I forgot to go to that one place that was hidden. So these people knew of the Bugsnax? I have to keep my eye. My one eye? Who was that talking? Oh, man. That's a good cliffhanger for a second game. Alright, hang on a second. Let's see if we can quickly get back. Okay, so this is right before the end. Can I read my emails again? Oh yeah, we have the triangular key as well. There it is. Tu quid edas omne vivum ex Bugsnax. Grumpbeard will show you the way. Grumpbeard. Okay. So, where was it? I remember somebody talking about Grumpbeard. Was it the treasure? Probably somewhere here in the bay. Wait, is that new? Make a monkey statue. Oh, this is for spawning. Okay, we can respawn the boss. Okay. Where could it be? Oh. Was there also a door you didn't open yet? I don't think so. But I mean, there must be, because I have a key. I mean, we opened the one big door in the very beginning when we did Chandler's quest. Maybe you need to get on his ship. Like says he did kind of like they did in Star Wars, which was super dumb. What? Which one is Grumbeard's ship? Respawn Mozza. Wasn't that the ship in the bay? I mean, maybe? I don't think there was anything on the ship. But we can check it out again. I don't think there's anything around here. This is like an invisible wall. I mean, I suppose I could blink myself. Oh. What? I thought that was an invisible wall. The triplicate space.
Aren't you an intrepid little journalist? Coming into this secret hideaway just to ask questions of the first stranger you see? I do respect the pursuit of knowledge, and I have been down here for way too long. Go ahead, question me if you dare.
Okay, so this is getting into actual aliens. Xenomorph kinda weirdness.
I am Alexander Jamfoot, junior archivist and crypto-snackological researcher. That is my passion, anyway. I am also a part-time barista. I was sent here by my organization to monitor this triangular relic. A position of honor, I was told. But I hold no illusions. This is a punishment.
Statue can point in 3 different directions, seem to affect a few different mechanisms in the room.
We are the Snackolites, scholars and sailors descended from the remnants of Grumpbeard's final voyage. We are the keepers of Snacktooth's secrets, protectors against the threat of Bugsnax until such a time that they can be brought under our control. We are not the Grumpinati. That's made-up movie nonsense. I mean, sometimes our actions are blamed on the Grumpinati. But we're a secret society. We can't just go around correcting everybody.
Fair enough. Did I do it?
I've been watching your expedition with great interest. I don't get radio out here, so you know, most entertainment I've had all year. I'm afraid that Brana Carlotta Blog has gone somewhere that you should not follow.
Okay. Oh my god. What the frick is this?
This place is a temple of sorts, but even I don't understand its true purpose. The ones who built it are lost far beneath the ocean. The organization uses it as a break room.
Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, well I've done that. The true psychological horror begins. Indeed.
those who had sacrificed her to the Bugsnax. The second queen was benevolent. Through her guidance, the Bugsnax were pacified, and the Snacktooth Empire flourished for centuries. But as all empires do, it grew beyond control. The third queen will be one of ours. Hopefully. With her power, we will usher in an age of peace and prosperity. Ideally, before my student loans are due.
So apparently I didn't do this correctly. Huh.
I have made many foolish choices in my life. Foremost among them, a degree in library sciences. Look, there weren't many jobs out there, and I found an internship in a magazine ad. Unpaid, as it turns out. Welcome to the Snackolites.
This is fascinating that this game had something like this. Is it part of the DLC? I saw this, the Broken Tooth Island in the map. Oh god, that scared the shit out of me. Cappuccino.
Well, wasn't that fun? I will be taking your recordings now. Oh, don't look so shocked. Surely you understand I can't let any of this become public knowledge. As for what happens to you, well, I believe the Snackolites could use someone with your investigative talents. And I, of course, could really use a recruitment bonus.
Oh. That's a snack you didn't have in the credits? I don't think I care about that one. Does it make any difference in the endings if I do these things? No idea. Let's just take a look at this real quick. I think it was this one. The one I didn't have in the credits. So if I startle it, it's just gonna run into a different part of the island. And this is like a big chase for one Bugsnax. Artificial gameplay extension, yeah, pretty much. Mosquito loves chocolate. Alright, well, I mean... I don't think I'm gonna run around the entire... What a little asshole. What a piece of shit. Alright, where is he now? The heck? Never seen those things before. Yeah, he's gone now. Unless... Nah. Oh man, it's gone. And I don't think I cared that much.
What's up, dog?
I just wanted to give it one more go, see if it would trip on the tripwire. But I mean, God knows where it is now. There's absolutely no way of knowing where it was. And it's not very evident, it doesn't leave traces. There it is. What the fuck? Okay, so how do we test this? I mean, I'm guessing it's not gonna be this easy. Did he just phase? It phase shifted. Oh, man. This freaking asshole. I don't know what else I could use. Are those putties, maybe? I could use the buffalo cuss. Good lord. It's too fast. How? Okay, it got shot by the Sodi and didn't even flinch. Okay. Get fucked. It was as easy as that, huh? Just a lollive. That was a good idea. Alright, Philbo.
Awesome!
Here's what we're gonna do.
Sander. Awesome!
Deviled.
Awesome!
We're gonna turn you into a cappuccino. Oh, that is so bad. Why is the body like that? Well, I guess that's it then. Seriously, there's still one missing bug from the springs. and 3 from the Frosted Peak. I mean, I'm not gonna stream anything else for today, so I might just take a look at the Frosted Peak, see what I missed. I mean, I don't know, man. What have I missed? Was that one of them? There's no way. No, the cake legs already have that. This doesn't seem right. I get missing maybe 1, but like not even seeing 3 of them. How is that possible? Have we ever been here during the night? It's a 3 mirror of the book. Yes, it is. Maybe we need like a storm or something. 1 is flying. Oh, shit. Chillini, the Scoopy Banoopy. The Sodi. I mean, I can't see anything.
Okay. Thanks for the help.
Hmm. I think I have to make it rain, which, as we know, it's not easy. I don't even know what the rain looks like in this place. Is it gonna be snowing? Alright, this is an easier bed. I mean, here's the thing, it's always snowing. Is this worse than usual? I don't know if this area has weather. Let's see. It doesn't say anything about the weather here. But from what I can tell, the sugar pine woods are the same. The sizzling sand also. The snacks are in a different order in my journal? Oh. Makes it harder to know which one they're missing. Right. I was thinking maybe it's the frozen ones? I gotta just try. Honestly though, these just look like normal Bugsnax. Remember when catching some Bugsnax they explode into other snacks? I do. Is it the Banupi? The Scoopy?
Scoop, 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 scoop. Scoopy, scoopy, Banupi, scoopy, Banupi.
Well, I mean...
Scoop, 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 scoop. Scoopy, Banupi, scoop, scoop. Scoop,
Okay, wow, that was a banana. And a freaking ice cream cone. Okay, well, I found two. I still need one. I missed one from the Scoopy? Oh, fucking... God damn it. Well, okay. I guess that does it then. That's just a different lolly. There's one in Simmering Springs. Alright. I'll bite. I mean, at this point, why not, right? Okay, what? What could it be? What? Huh? Fishy bits. Okay. It's dusk or nighttime, so... Hmm. That bell might be important. I think it was for one of the bosses. Didn't we fight a boss here? I mean, we could try. It says to ring the bell during the morning. What? Uh-huh. Well, I mean... At this point, I just might as well... get that. And be done with it. Right? It's the last one. Literally the last one. Got it. I'm sorry. It's fine. It's gonna get tired and it's gonna go rest. We just have to be patient. There it is. Easy peasy. I have a snack hat. I can put hats on my Bugsnax. Sorry, what? I see. I see. Beautiful. All very classy now. That actually looks really good. Well, I mean,
How you doing?
I think that's it.
Bye now.
Oh, Gramble's the only one that never ate any Bugsnax, huh?
Hello, darling.
Aggro.
Oh. Mm. Mm-hmm.
Snack bar.
Wow.
Mini Mac.
Mm.
Good God.
Woofs.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I suppose that's not even that bad, you know? Oh my God, this is horrible. Why does she have a diaper on? Ew. Ew. Oh my God, disgusting being. Why are her arms so freaking tiny as well? Jesus.
Sup? You want
Well,
something?
alright guys, I think we're done with Bugsnax. We've done pretty much everything, I think, aside from like super completionist stuff, like capturing every single one in every single area. We got them pretty close. We just need a taco here, a lolive and a sheep there, one scorpino. Not too much, but yeah. I don't think I'm gonna do it. Especially because it doesn't change anything with the ending, I don't think. So, yeah. That's gonna be it for today and for Bugsnax.